Hey y'all, so I thought it would be a cool little quick video to do what we're packing to take Duncan with us on our cruise. There's not a lot of information out there on how to pack with the service dog. And I thought that I would put together what I've learned from other people and what I've come up with on my own with what we're going to need. So first off, I've come together with a accident emergency kit, just in case something happens. There's puppy training pads in here, clean paper towels that are soaked in pine salt and a little bit of dish soap just to make like a sanitation better, and a roll of doggy poo bags. The Ziploc bag also doubles as a receptacle in case there's not a trash can nearby that you can pack the stinky stuff back up in, and throw it away when you have time or find a receptacle to do so. I also pack toiletries for him. So we have the yellow is like a dog shampoo, and the purple is ear cleaner because he always gets funky ears when we travel every single time. So we pack cleaning solution with us. Because we're going to go to Canada during the raining season, I've purchased a raincoat for him. It's neat and nice folded up in there. Has a cool little travel pouch with it. It's really nice. So he'll be nice and dry, hopefully. And in case he's not, that's why we have the shampoo, because we don't want the smelly kid on the cruise ship. I've also packing for him some work clothes. So I have a couple of bandanas. This one has service dog on it. It's really nice. So he has a couple of bandanas that he can wear when we're not doing like counterbalance and stuff like that. He doesn't have his harness on. He has a cape for a formal night that matches my dress. And then these fold out and they attach to our counterbalance harness. So that's like on his back and then down his sides. And then they Velcro onto the D-rings. And it just makes him look really nice and professional when we're on duty and, on shore and stuff like that. So he has a couple different ones. I like this one. It has Seize the Day. I thought that was cute. I'm very much into puns with his work clothes. Even though they're professional looking, they're still fun because he's a dog and they should be fun. So we have our Maine lobster bandana. So we put those together. And then he also has, I don't know where it went. He has a bow tie. There it is. He has a black bow tie for formal night, too. That way he can be, like, super fancy. I mean, I'm wearing a ball gown. He needs to be fancy, too, right? Right. Next up, we have his toy. So from other vloggers, I've learned that a toy that cannot slide under the railing, which I didn't think about, or underneath the protection barrier that they have, is good to carry with. So I found this at TJ Maxx. It's like a huge ball. He loves to play tug, so we're doing that. And then I'll also pack a plushie for him and another carry-on that I have. So when I'm traveling with my dogs, I do carry on all of his stuff because it's easier for me to find stuff for myself if my bags get lost. But if I were to check his bags and they get lost, then I had to replace all of this. And that is incredibly hard to do when you're traveling. So I also am going to pack, let's see what's next. Let's pack some boots. I'm trying to figure out my order of things. So he has rough wear boots that we'll pack. We're going to some rockier shores. And just in case they're really rocky, I don't want him to hurt his toes. So I'll pack him some boots. That way he can be fancy and safe. There we go. Pack him some boots. And then I'm also packing an extra biothane collar that's made by Off-Road Canine. She's on Etsy. Miss Linda is amazing. I get a lot of my stuff from her. So we have the collar. And then I also have a matching biothane crossbody leash that can be worn 100 different ways. That's also awesome. And I have a million of them. We're not going to talk about how many of those I have. That's a lot. Okay. Up next, we have... I'm going to throw some more poo bags in there while I have room down here. A couple extra rolls of poo bags. You can't ever have too many of those. Collapsible bowls. I got these at Cabela's because they were bigger. And Duncan, being the 100 pounds that he is, he has a hard time kind of fitting into smaller bowls for, like, sticking his face down in it to get water and stuff. So I found a couple of bigger bowls. And they were really cheap too. They were like $5. So you can't beat that. There we go. Collapse those down. Pack those in there. I'm going to have to rearrange this a little bit. It's not going to close very well. I'll have to move my boots. Okay. Up next, we have, let's see. It might close okay. We have food, and we're going to be gone for a lot. So, we have lots of food here. We have 4 bags, and I also have a bag I want to pack in my carry-on, or my luggage, just in case we need an extra day if we get stuck or anything. And I also have a pet-friendly first aid kit. This has a lot of gauze in it and vet wrap and things of that nature that I can fix him up in case he does get hurt before we have to get to the vet, if it's that bad. I hope we don't have to use that. So I packed that just in case. And then I also got to thinking that he needs to be able to play when we're on shore. So I got him because he does need downtime. All service dogs need downtime. So I bought a 50-foot biothane leash, long line, off of Amazon. It's not near as nice as Miss Linda's, and I feel really bad that I cheated on her. But it is what it is, and it works for what this is going to be. I do need to buy one from her, though, because she has nicer stuff than Amazon does. Another thing, let's see, that's that for that. Another very important thing is our paperwork. And there's a lot to it when you're traveling with a dog. So you have to have papers from the DOT, for the airlines, for their service training to prove that that they've gone through school, or say that they've gone through school. And there's also one that says they're not going to poo or pee or anything in the airport. Those are found online. There's PDF forms you fill out. I submit those to Delta, and then I also carry hard copies with me because I tend to ask for them when we check in to check baggage and stuff like that. So they'll ask for those for his documents. Royal Caribbean, they didn't ask for his certificate from graduation. I'm taking it just in case because it's just one more layer of proof that he's my service dog. And we also have in here his rabies certificate that I need for Canada and to get back into the United States. I have a USDA health certificate that I needed for him. And I also have a form from the Royal Caribbean that has all of our detailed travel information. That's why I'm not showing it. It has all of our dates and my name and address and what he does for me and all that information. So it's, I made a video and then I had to delete it because I showed all my information. Like, come rob me, please. So anyways, all my documentation's in there. I will be packing his flotation device. He has to have that for the Munster drill when we first get there. And hopefully that's the only time he has to wear it. And we're not going to have any Titanic episodes. And then in the pink bag, oh, he's sleeping on the couch. On the pink bag, we're going to be packing a blanket in there that I'll put down when we get on the airplane to keep fur off the floor as much as possible. I try to put it down when we get into Ubers. That way we can keep the cars nicer and cleaner for the people because they are getting a lot better about not driving past service dogs. They had an issue for a long time that they'd drive past us, but they've gotten enough trouble that they now stop. So I try to be courteous for them. I'll be packing snacks in there. They're on order. We ran out, and he has to have those. I have a little sign that's going to be on the front door of our cabin that allows the steward to know that he's in there while we're in there too. That way there's not kind of like a do not disturb sign. It just allows them to know that he's like at home. So anyways, I think that's all I'm going to pack for right now. If I come up with anything else, I will do another video for y'all. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'm an open book on what I do know. And if I don't know, I can find out because I have a lot of friends that do stuff like this. So anyways, give me a question if you have one. I'll talk to y'all soon, and we'll see y'all soon. Bye, y'all.